patronage, but I can't give you back. I can't give everybody back 0.22 cents because we lost the show yesterday. Initially, it was just for 5 or 10 minutes. Then we ended up losing and having to shut the whole thing down because we just could not keep a connection. And if you listen to the show every day, you know that that's very, very rare that something goes down like that, and especially to that degree. So thank you for riding with your boy. I appreciate it, man. But we back, and I think we good today. Yeah. All right. So I talked about listening to the show online and tuning into the show online at TDSS on Spreaker.com. But you can also call the show at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. Today's a Throwback Thursday. We're throwing it back, and I don't think we're even throwing it back. We're keeping it in the same place we had it last week. So I think last week we talked about 1988 or 1989, which was like my freshman year in college. Today we're throwing it back to 1989. I think last week it was 1988, I think. So this week is 1989, kind of like paying homage to the great Isaiah Thomas, not the old one, but the young one, who went absolutely ham last night against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll talk about that. But 1989 was a year that Isaiah Thomas, the Boston Celtic, not the Detroit Piston once again, when he was born. Yeah. So what we'll do is we play some of the popular tracks from 1989 coming back from the breaks. If you got any stories about 1989 and what you were doing, man, we'll listen to those today. But speaking of which, Isaiah Thomas, speaking of which, the day's big story is... Yeah, the Boston Celtics got it done last night over the Cleveland Cavaliers at TD Garden. 103-99. Big win for the Celtics. Yeah. Big win for the Boston Celtics last night, man. Huge win for them. Kind of like a confidence building game in which they beat this year's reigning NBA champions. Once again, man, Isaiah Thomas is just, bursted out. 31 points last night, man. He also had 5 assists and a big, big win once again to the Boston Celtics. Now, I'm a Boston Celtics hater. Y'all should know that. I'm a Lakers fan. So I'm a Celtics hater from way back. And looking at that game last night, I watched most of this game last night, man. They look good. They look like they game, but don't make any mistake about it. You see today's title to today's show. Leprechauns and Pots of Fool's Gold. It is fool's gold if you think that the Boston Celtics got any chance in Sam hell of beating the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA playoffs. It ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. So this is a leprechaun at the end of the rainbow finding a pot of gold, but it's a pot of fool's gold. Good win for Boston last night, but they young. They super, super young, and we'll get into a little bit, in-depth conversation about the game in the next segment, but good game for them, man, but, they got no shot in hell, all right? And we can get into it right now. For obvious reasons, man, the Cavaliers have been playing kind of uninspired this year. I think a lot of y'all can agree with me, or most of y'all would agree with me. Kind of like they're still in a malaise of winning the championship last year. And psychologically, I always talk about the psychology of sports. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. The psychology of it is they were down so big in that series last year to Golden State. And for them to come back and the energy they had to exert, man, was just taxing. And maybe it's kind of spilled over and the joy of bringing a championship to Cleveland, and maybe it's kind of spilled over into this year. I don't know. They've also got some issues with injuries. No Kevin Love. Shumpert's missing as well. They just picked up a couple of new players, Derek Williams and Deron Williams. So you got to see how they're going to fit in. So, this is regular season. It is what it is. It's regular season. Good win. I hate to sound like, and I guess I am to a degree, I hate to sound like I'm taking something away from the Boston Celtics, but you know good well they ain't got a shot in no damn playoffs. against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's almost coming across, and we've been talking about this for the last couple of days as well, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. It's almost coming across like this is a done deal. Like these players that are coming off of free agency, players released from their contracts, all aligning themselves with the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. Matt Barnes is back with the Golden State Warriors. We'll talk about that a little bit more today on the show as well. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Andrew Bogut with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So it seems like everything is just setting up for a rematch of the finals last year, in which Cleveland had this incredible come-from-behind victory, down 3-1. And just personnel alone, I like the Boston Celtics, their squad. I kind of like what they've done as far as staffing that team and the depth of that team. They got some real interesting young players. And Jay Crowder, who's, not your typical looking small forward. He looks like he should be playing defensive end or something like that. But Jay Crowder, obviously, and Avery Bradley, the shooting guard, not in the traditional sense of a dynamic shooting guard, and Avery Bradley, Isaiah Thomas, and Al Horford, the veteran Al Horford, giving them some real presence down the paint. So on paper and on, the team that they tried out there is nice, is real cute and everything like that, but it's ridiculous to think that they're going to win in a 7-game series, and that's the great equalizer in basketball. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah, any team can go out there and beat one team one time, or maybe even 2 times. To beat them the best out of 7 games, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, who once again, if you saw that game last night, Kyrie is an absolute beast. I mean, that Kyrie Irving, man, and a lot of people don't want to give him credit. Kyrie kind of got this reputation kind of like Russell Westbrook, where he just takes all of these shots and he's not that great of a defensive player, this, that, and the other. I'm gonna tell you this, man. If there ain't nothing else that I ever told you, you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. That Kyrie Irving can play some damn basketball. Give that man some credit. He's a beast. Yeah. I mean, just unstoppable. Offensively, just unstoppable. So Kyrie Irving and LeBron James and Kevin Love and now Darren Williams and all of these players that they got, man, it's just going to be tough to beat these cats in a 7-game series. What are your thoughts? 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Here's what we're going to get into today. All right, when we get back, we'll talk a little bit more about this Cavs and Celtics game from last night. We will look at them going forward in this year's playoffs. We'll get into that. Bill Polian, man, just said the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Listen, and I've been trying to get to this story for the last 2 days. Obviously, we had the issues yesterday with the show and staying connected with the show, so I didn't get a chance to talk about it yesterday, but we got to talk about Bill Polian and his comments about Terrell Owens and about Randy Moss. We'll get into that. Colin Kaepernick about to take a stand. You heard me right. Yeah. So we'll talk about Colin Kaepernick, kind of a change of direction for him. We'll get into that. Some NFL news and notes, man. The Combine really getting going in the next couple of days. We'll talk about some possible trades in the NFL as well, involving some wide receivers. And a quick little mention of Matt Barnes. We'll talk about that. And then entertainment today on the Doug Stewart Show on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, man. A couple interesting things. Once again, a couple of things from yesterday I didn't get a chance to talk about. One, Barack and Michelle getting that guap. We'll talk about that. Right? And we'll talk about peeing in the pool. Yeah, we'll talk about peeing in the pool. And also, another thing I wanted to hit yesterday, didn't get a chance to, but we will today, is you saw the executive order that your boy Donald Trump signed concerning HBCUs. We'll talk about that and how that was an absolute sham and he's still a con man. We'll talk about that. We'll get into that today in the second hour of the show. In the entertainment segment, we kind of talk about birthdays and an entertainment story or two. So we'll get into those things. The third hour of the show, we call it the Power Hour. Yes, sir. We read a lot of chat messages. In the third hour of the show. So today we got a late start. So we'll be riding with y'all on the way home. A lot of you be getting off work at 4 o'clock, and then the show will end right around 5 o'clock today. So a little different vibe today, late afternoon, man, doing what we do, talking these sports, entertainment, talking trash, doing what we do here on the Doug Stewart Show. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Yeah. Got some tracks from 1989. You know, we kind of varied up the tracks coming back from the breaks today. Some of the classics that we always play from the late 80s, which is my era. All right, so we got a couple of choice new cuts today coming back from the breaks where we celebrate 1989, the glory years of hip-hop. Yes, sir. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Yeah. All right. When we get back from the break, we'll talk more about Boston, Cleveland from last night. We'll jump into some of your messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com, celebrating Throwback Thursday today, throwing it back to 1989. A lot of fun. You better believe that. Don't go away. Back in 3 minutes. This is The Doug Stewart Show.
That one been red, but
it cool with me though, you know. Keep the heels on. Sweat in the shoes sometime. Probably cut the rag. Yeah. I like it though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
This is for the sexy ladies. The way you move it, baby, yeah, it's driving me crazy. And you should use your loving to taste me. I need a fly chick to upgrade me. She amazing. This is for the sexy ladies. The way you move is driving me crazy. And you should use your loving to taste me. I need a fly chick to upgrade me. She
Put your high heel boots on, baby. I don't wanna know you if your ass fugazi. I need a gangster boo just to have my baby. Girl, you so crazy. You gotta use your energy, you can't be lazy. I told you, girl, if you wanna go, just page me. The way you handle biz, yeah, you really amaze me. And you should use your loving to tase me. I'm shocked, I ripped, I rocked, I popped. I beamed before we got butt naked and did our thing, man. Okay, the way you bling make a brother wanna sing. All hype before I turn off the lights like sweet dreams. I love her in the heels, standing tall like a Barbie doll. Gone like no other, told her mama that I love her. Yeah, I'm on another level. Shawty real cool, plus a lace front of fool. She amazing.
Ladies, the way you move it, baby, yeah, it's driving me crazy. And you should use your loving to taste me. I need a fly chick to upgrade me. She amazing. This is for the sexy ladies. The way you move is driving me crazy. And you should use your loving to taste me. I need a fly chick to upgrade me. She amazing.
The way you move, she really turns me on. Got my nose open wide. I don't know what is wrong. I can't go on and on, 'cause this scene don't last that long. Come on and go with me. Jump up in the Chevy. She's a gangster brat. She do what I does. We both like to make money, yeah, that's my cause. Here, count this up and tell me how much. Then we can hit the mall and put something on your butt. Girl, you so fine. Take off those stilettos and we can drink some wine. Yeah, I'm a freak like that. Girl, don't be scared, 'cause I'm gentle from the back. They call me Mr. Skinner when I make it like that.
The way you move it, baby, yeah, it's driving me crazy. And you should use your loving to taste me. I need a fly chick to upgrade me. She amazing. This is for the sexy lady. The way you move is driving me crazy. And you should use your loving to taste me. I need a fly chick to upgrade me. She amazing.
I love